The Big Cat Sanctuary is set in the countryside in Smarden, Kent. The 32 acres of land houses nearly 50 cats, big and small, from African lions, wow, jaguars, snow leopards, to the smallest wildcat species in the world. Oh, how could you not love her? Look at her. The Sri Lankan rusty spotted cat. I'm Heather Small, and I'm visiting the Big Cat Sanctuary to learn all about their cats, what it's like to be part of the team, and the conservation projects that the sanctuary supports. Today, we are learning about one of the sanctuary's residents, Maya the Jaguar. Headkeeper Bryony helped hand-rear Maya from just 5 days old. So, Bryony, I wanted to ask you, what is it about Maya that makes her so special to the sanctuary?
Maya's whole life from 5 days old was documented on a documentary called Big Cats About the House, which came out a couple of years ago. You can see she's grown now. But what that allowed us to do was then very publicly talk about cat conservation in general, but also jaguar conservation specifically as well.
Maya was hand-reared at the Big Cat Sanctuary from just 5 days old. She was very unwell when she arrived here, and there were genuine concerns about whether she was going to make it. Bryony, Giles and the team worked tirelessly to ensure that she not only survived, but also made a full recovery.
We had to do a lot to try and help her coordination and her limb strength as well. So we were giving her things like building her climbing structures so that she could practice how to, her balance and everything like that. So it was amazing, and I wouldn't change a thing for the world, but it was very challenging as well. She needed round-the-clock care, pretty much 24 hours a day. Night feeds, every 3 hours bottle feeds, then meat feeds, and then gradually just trying to, rear her in a way to become a really well-adjusted, grown-up jaguar. And it's challenging and it's hard, but it was absolutely amazing.
Today is a special day, though. Giles Clark, who is the director of Big Cats and Conservation at the Big Cat Sanctuary, has been away filming with Free the Bears in Laos. Today he is coming back to the sanctuary to see Maya for the first time in months.
This is the first time that I've been back to the sanctuary in months and months. And I'm super excited to see everyone. I can't wait to see all of the cats. But Maya in particular, I can't wait to see how Maya's getting on. With this COVID crisis, we know that from other facilities, cats can actually be susceptible. So I'm going to be using PPE today, which is as much about protecting her as it is protecting our visitors and staff. Hello. Hello, my goodness. Hey, oh, hey, how are you? How are you? This is all very strange. Hey, oh, hey, it's a good girl. I've had such a privilege to work with hundreds of cats, but there's something very special about Maya, hand-rearing her, and still having a close enough bond. If you think, I haven't seen her now for months and months and months, so it's not overly intense, she's not getting herself worked up. And I think that's a testament to just not only the other keepers in terms of how well they look after her and work with her, but also just how well adjusted she is. How else can I describe it other than just being such a privilege? It makes me happy. I feel overwhelmed, when you wind back the clock 3 years and that's how small she was. She sat in the palm of my hand. She was five days old and less than 1.5 kilos. And to think of all the ups and downs that we went through with her health condition, and that she, realistically at one point, I didn't think that she was going to make it. To see now just how happy she is, but how healthy she is, physically as well as psychologically, she's an unbelievably special cat. And what an ambassador for conservation and for the Big Cat Sanctuary.
So, having visited with Maya and seeing what a wonderful, wonderful cat she's turned out to be, I know that the team have worked really hard, a great team here, hand-reared her from since she was 5 days old, and she's a happy, healthy cat. Just testimony to their dedication and love of the animals. A great team here. Maya is not the only TV star at the sanctuary. Willow the cheetah also featured on the show. We'll be learning more about Willow and cheetah conservation next time.
She bursts into these loud purrs every time she sees someone, especially someone that she's familiar with.